Mo Patton Sports Videocast is brought to you by Snap Laces. Snap Laces' elite lacing system was designed for world-class athletes. They come in hundreds of color combinations so you can perform well and look great at the same time. Buy a set online today by clicking through the top image on mopattonsports.com. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8244. Tzatziki's Mediterranean Cafe, Nashville's answer to fast, friendly, healthy comfort food. With a menu featuring assorted grilled meats, fresh veggies, and a dash of inspiration, Tzatziki's casual dining is perfect for lunch, before a movie, or a dinner featuring laughter and great memories. Originality is our nationality. With 7 Middle Tennessee locations, one of them is near you. Check www.tzatzikiscafe.com to select your nearest location and next favorite dish. Hey, thanks for joining us here on the Mo Patton Sports Videocast. I'm Maurice Patton. We are here at Siegel High School. Big night here. We're going to catch up with both Siegel softball coach Perry Lyons and Siegel baseball coach Craig Reavis. They both are playing against Stewart's Creek in a all District 7 AAA matchup for the Region 4 AAA championship. Both teams are assured of playing in Friday's Class AAA sectionals regardless of what happens, and looking to go on to next week's spring fling. So big times over here at Siegel. Before we get to them, I want to mention to you our Mo Patton Sports Spring Sports Player of the Week is Abby Irwin, the Ravenwood senior pitcher who is headed to Belmont. Rallied her team from the opening round loss in the District 11 AAA tournament. 5 straight victories, win or go home situations up until the championship round. Then got 2 wins against Dixon County. She also hit a home run earlier last week to help her team pass Independence in an elimination game. So big week for Abby Irwin, the Ravenwood senior pitcher who is headed to Belmont. She is our Mo Patton Sports Spring Sports Player of the Week, or Athlete of the Week. And also want to get to our Express Employment Professionals North Nashville Track and Field update. This week we got track going on as folks start moving towards spring fling. Got sectionals in Class AAA at Lipscomb. In AAA, you've got them over at Brentwood. Running finals in both of those will be on Thursday. The Division II regionals will be at Montgomery Bell Academy on Friday night, the running finals. Section 2 AAA had their finals earlier this week over at Riverdale, and a couple of performances worth noting. Tullahoma's boys won the 4x200 meters with a time of 1:35.9. Oakland's boys swept the top 3 spots in the 800 meters. Jordan Hill ran a 1:57.07. Nathan Mack ran a 1:57.98, and Daniel Smith ran a 2:01.46 over there. So all of that took place over at Riverdale. On the girls' side in Section 2, Anastasia Hayes from Riverdale, the standout junior guard for the state championship basketball team, she doubled in the 200 and 400. She ran a 25.41 to win the 200 and ran a 58.27 to win the 400. Also from Riverdale, Emma McClellan doubled in the 1600 and the 3200, ran a 5:23.75 in the shorter one and an 11:41.26 in the 32 to win that. Imana Udamana from Oakland also doubled up in the 100 and 300 hurdles. She ran a 15.56 in the 100 and a 46.74 in the 300. Top 4 times or distances in the sectionals advanced to the state meet in Class AAA. So keep an eye on those folks as we move into next week's spring fling. Girls state track meet in Class AAA, Class AAA, and in Division II will all be on Thursday. The boys will be on Friday, so keep an eye out for that. Hey, that wraps up the Express Employment Professionals North Nashville Track and Field update. Visit www.expresspros.com/NNashvilleTN for more information on industrial job opportunities in North Nashville. When we get back, we're going to catch up with Siegel softball coach Perry Lyons and then baseball coach Craig Reavis. We'll be right back. John Mayer Builders proudly sponsors Mo Patton Sports Videocast. With over 1,500 homes built in Middle Tennessee, John Mayer Builders knows the importance of families and communities. They have numerous business awards to their credit, proving that John Mayer Builders is built to win. Like them on Facebook. John Mayer Builders, our reputation is building.
Southern Athletic Fields originated in 1996 when Bill Marbett formed a company specializing in baseball and softball field materials. SAF has since grown and now has sales reps to cover over 12 states with products servicing many outdoor sports. Southern Athletic Fields takes great pride in working with our customers to achieve the best athletic field possible. Visit our website at www.southern-athleticfields.com or like them on Facebook. Dirt, you gotta love it.
Great teams have talent. They also have the necessary tools for success. BSN Sports delivers these tools whether your team needs uniforms, apparel, or athletic equipment to achieve greatness. Just like a winning teammate, BSN Sports is there for you. Their unmatched service ensures that you have best-in-class equipment for championship-level performance, plus uniforms and athletic apparel from the best brands in the industry to look your best when hoisting your trophy. The law practice of Allen D. Hall, PLC is grounded in providing exceptional legal services with the utmost trust and integrity. Legal services Allen provides include employment law, confidential investigations, general business law, risk management, and regulatory policy interpretation and drafting. Ultimately, if you need consulting solutions, Allen D. Hall needs to be your choice.
Express Employment Professionals, North Nashville in downtown, owned by respected business leaders Christy and Jason Patrick, is the premier employment agency in the community. Express is one of the community's largest employers, consistently working over 500 people at over 125 private businesses each week in Davidson County. Whether you are a company looking for the next great employee or a candidate looking for the next great job, Express is the employment resource for you. Call them at 615-313-3690 or visit their website at www.expresspros.com/in-Nashville-TN. Like them on Facebook at Express Employment Professionals, Nashville North and downtown.
As promised, we are here with Perry Lyons, the third-year softball coach here at Siegel. Getting ready for a big game, but regardless of what happens here, got a Friday sectional. Not sure who it's against, not sure where it is just yet. But Coach, first off, appreciate you taking a little time to talk to us.
Yes, sir, no problem. Like you said, Friday we're waiting on Saudi Daisy, Udawa. Whoever wins that game determines, if we go to Saudi or if we stay here. So we'll see what happens tonight.
44-6. Just talk about 44 in particular. I mean, that's a big number.
Yes, sir. What happens is with softball, you're allowed to play in 5 tournaments. We find ourselves in the championship game every weekend. And with that, you get 5 or 6 games in a weekend. So it only counts as 4 on your schedule. But we were in the championship games pretty much every weekend in terms that we played. So it got our number up there pretty quickly.
Okay. And not just the number of games, but the number of wins, obviously.
Yes, sir.
You've had a heck of a year.
Yes, sir. We have a strong senior leadership. My pitcher, she's a senior, throws 63, 64 miles per hour. She throws pretty hard. She keeps us in a lot of games that allows us to be able to get that number of victories.
Now, you talk about 63, 64 from 40 feet. That's getting up on you pretty quick, isn't it?
You're talking about 94, 95 mile per hour baseball if she was playing Major League Baseball. So it's getting up on the girls pretty quick. When they do connect with it, they hit it pretty good because it's coming, she's supplying all the speed. So,
But at the same time, the difference in softball and baseball is with that underhand motion, that ball comes up.
Yes, sir. That's what they call a rise ball. If you have good movement, and which our pitcher does, she has good movement, it'll rise up, and that's hard to adjust because you don't have a lot of time to get ready for that pitch.
I think people realize just how hard, or as more people get more exposed to softball, people realize how hard that is.
Well, I was always taught hitting a round ball with a round object coming at different angles is very difficult.
Yeah.
So these kids are highly skilled. All the kids that play softball and baseball are highly skilled kids.
Now you talk about your pitcher, Veronica Westfall. She signed with MTSU. Now does she doesn't pitch every game for you necessarily?
She doesn't. We have another pitcher named Sadie Loftus. Sadie Loftus comes in, does a good job. I think she may be like 5 or 6-0 right now. But you don't hear much about it. But she can come in and get the job done as well.
Now Veronica, she's also a heck of a hitter for you.
Yes, sir. She bats lead off. When she goes, we go. If she gets it started, then our team's ready. We kind of like, she's a little spark plug, you know, batting .415, like 6 or 7 home runs, 30-something RBI. So she does a little bit of it all for us.
That's great. And now, like I said, she's headed to MTSU. Is she going to pitch or is she going to hit over there?
You know, to be honest with you, I'm not sure what their plans are. I think she's going to probably play middle infield. What people don't realize is she's a great shortstop and second baseman. So they'll get a leadoff and a middle infielder. If their pitching's down, I wouldn't be surprised if he put her on the mound.
Okay. Now you talk about Westfall and Loftus. What do you have around those folks?
We got a senior catcher, Carolyn Levi. She's going to Carson Newman. She's the one that calls the pitches and pretty much controls the team. My left fielder, Jensen McElroy, all district. She's batting well over 400. This is a girl that batted 8th for us last year. So we got some girls that have stepped up. We have a senior center fielder, Savannah Hughes. She can run the ball down with the best of them. She can run the ball down with the best of them.
Now, 37-7 last year. Went to the state tournament, lost to the team that ultimately won it, Wilson Central. Lost to the team that finished second, Dixon County. So it took the top 2 teams in the state last year to put y'all out. Talk about what that did for y'all coming into this year.
There was motivation. As a matter of fact, when we worked out our workouts, you know, we talked about Dixon County. We talked about the Wilson Central game. The Dixon County game, we only needed 1 out. We were leading 4-2 in the last inning, and we could not get that last out. So the girls still have a taste of that in their mouth. And that kind of contributes to this year in the weight room and running the wind sprints and all that.
Now, 44-6 again. You've won 21 straight coming into the Region 4 AAA Finals on Wednesday. Just talk about the success that this team has had. And you talk about last year being motivating, particularly the state tournament. But talk about the success that you guys have had coming off of that.
Well, once again, it goes back to the players. You know, they're self-driven. They want it. I implement a workout, but they're the ones that go out and do it. You know, I don't hit the ball or catch the ball for them. So these girls are very talented girls. Let's keep that in mind, and I appreciate all the hard work that they put in.
Now, folks around Murfreesboro and around Middle Tennessee are probably familiar with the name Lyons. Perry is the younger brother, the baby brother, he said, of Pierre Lyons, who coached for years down at Smyrna, had a lot of success down there. Obviously a baseball/softball family, but from watching him and what he did, what have you been able to take from him into what you do?
The biggest thing I learned from my older brother was discipline. The kids have to be disciplined and buy in to what you're selling. Once the kids buy in, they're able to accomplish whatever they want to accomplish. The biggest thing was discipline. It starts in the classroom. We make sure that the grades are on point, the behavior in the classroom is on point, and then that carries over to the softball field.
And talk about playing in this district. We talk a lot about District 7 AAA and across the board, regardless of whether it's football, basketball, or what it is. How does that district get you ready for the big stage like this?
This district, night in and night out, no matter if you play the #1 team or the #7 team, you're going to have to bring your A game every game. It's a very, very tough district. Very tough district. And as you can see, we have a region final with Stewart's Creek and us.
Right. So did it surprise you when it was the two of you?
No, sir, it didn't. I knew Shelbyville and Tullahoma had 2 good teams, but I knew that night in and night out over here, it's a battle every night in this district. So it did not surprise me to see another Rutherford County team in it.
That's awesome. Hey, Coach, I appreciate your time. Best of luck Wednesday. Best of luck Friday, and hope to be talking to you over at Spring Fling next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey,
you.
When we get back, we're going to catch up with Craig Reavis. They've got a big game as well, a couple of them. So the Siegel baseball program's doing awfully well as well. We'll be right back. Tzatziki's Mediterranean Cafe, Nashville's answer to fast, friendly, healthy comfort food. With a menu featuring assorted grilled meats, fresh veggies, and a dash of inspiration, Tzatziki's casual dining is perfect for lunch, before a movie, or a dinner featuring laughter and great memories. Originality is our nationality. With 7 Middle Tennessee locations, one of them is near you. Check www.tzatzikiscafe.com to select your nearest location and next favorite dish. At National Playmakers Academy, developing NPA athletes comes in threes. NPA develops its student athletes' academic, social, and football-specific skills. Next, NPA develops them for better exposure today, recruitment tomorrow, and college education through scholarships for the rest of their lives. We are proud of the outstanding athletes we have developed. We are more proud of the college graduates we have prepared. Work with National Playmakers Academy for developing gifted athletes into productive citizens.
Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers combine the best of bowling, games, food, drink, and fun. For all Middle Tennessee residents, Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers are the ideal destination for family entertainment. The safe, friendly environment is perfect for birthday parties for kids of all ages or business outings for adults who work too hard. Our friendly staff and fun atmosphere will help create those enjoyable memories with your coworkers, friends, and loved ones. Don't forget to sign your kids up for our Kids Bowl Free summer program. Visit us online at strikeandsparebowling.com or come see us in person at any of our nearby Strike and Spare locations in Donaldson, Hendersonville, Hermitage, Murfreesboro, and the Tusculum area for more details. We'll see you soon.
Craig Reavis, the longtime baseball coach here at Siegel, is going to take a little time and chat with us. Craig, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey, obviously big game Wednesday night, Region 4 AAA Finals, and by the time this hits the airwaves, they'll know what took place. But I mean, just talk about the season that you guys have had to this point, 27-8.
Yeah, we started out the year with a 3-game series with Riverdale. We talked from the very first. They've sort of owned this district for the last 4 or 5 years, and we needed to come out and make a statement early on, and we came out and got 3-game sweep from them. And
that's a statement.
Yeah, made a statement from the start, and have just played great all the way through. Our Jacob Key, our #1 pitcher, went out and won every first game of every series, and sort of put us in the front end in good situations. And we're playing 4 or 5 sophomores, and they've all stepped up and really made the difference from us being a good team to a really good team.
You talk about Jacob and the job he's done, and setting that tone. It's kind of like that Friday night starter in the SEC or in college baseball. When you can get that first one, it really kind of takes the pressure off of everybody.
It does. I mean, if you look at it, you win the first one, you can play 500 baseball over the next 2 nights, and you won the series. And we were able to sneak out 2 or 3 sweeps overall, but. And then you get into the tournaments, and the big games like Monday night. If you score 1 or 2, you're going to have a good shot to win. It's great to have a guy that comes in and keeps you in games like that.
Now, obviously, 27-8, you've got more than one guy doing it. Talk about the sophomore that you've got.
Yeah, Zach Pearson, been our #2 all year. I think he won 5 district games, and what we were going to have somebody step up. He's done a great job, winning that second game for us. I think we lost 1 second game all year. Done a great job, and then we've had 2 others. John Ross Langworthy, who's going to throw tonight, has stepped into the 3 role, sophomore, pitched the district championship game, and then we've had another sophomore, Seth Petrie, come out of the pen and sort of be a stopper guy that in the middle of the game that's come in and done a great job. So 3 sophomore pitchers that have sort of made the difference.
And we talked to you on the Strike and Spare Coaches podcast a few weeks ago. Having those sophomores in those key situations, that's gutsy. But I mean, if you've got them and they can step in there and do it, it's really a luxury for you.
Yeah,
I
it is.
guess.
I don't know how gutsy when it's just that's who you got to do. You got to try. Sometimes you just got to roll with what you got. But yeah, it bodes well for the future that we're going to have experienced guys. We're going to have some guys step up next year, replace our catcher and Key, our little mound, and our center fielder. But it's been big. Like I said, it's been the difference for us, being a good team to having a chance to win championships.
Mo Patton Sports Videocast is brought to you by Snap Laces. Snap Laces' elite lacing system was designed for world-class athletes. They come in hundreds of color combinations so you can perform well and look great at the same time. Buy a set online today by clicking through the top image on mopattonsports.com. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8888. 8244. John Mayer Builders proudly sponsors Mo Patton Sports Videocast. With over 1,500 homes built in Middle Tennessee, John Mayer Builders knows the importance of families and communities. They have numerous business awards to their credit, proving that John Mayer Builders is built to win. Like them on Facebook. John Mayer Builders, our reputation is building. 27-8, and of those 8 losses, none of them have come consecutively, and I would imagine that's been a real key for you to stay out of losing streaks.
Yeah, absolutely. I was looking at the other day that we hadn't lost back-to-back games all year. It had, we hadn't had any real long winning streaks. I think we had, won 8 or 9 games early in the year, but that just means we've played solid baseball and, showed up every day. That's the biggest thing.
Now, you guys host this is one of the state tournament sites.
Yes.
You would much rather be participating than hosting next week.
we've been I don't know how many years we've been hosting. Every year we come in and say, one of these years we're going to be playing and rather than just watching other teams come through, because the last 3 or 4 years you get here and you see, there's 2 teams in the state tournament that we've beaten earlier in the year and just hadn't been able to get here and things like that. But yeah, that's exactly what we're looking to do, make it a little more exciting. But we got to show up Friday for that to happen.
Now, how frustrating though is that? Again, when you see teams here that you've beaten and you're getting the field ready.
Yeah, well, by that time most of the frustration is worn off. We had a couple of weeks to cool off, and we just try to put on a good tournament. But what we do is we can point to our guys and say, listen, guys, we can compete right here in this. You see, of course, Riverdale had been here 3 or 4 times, and we've been, in the district with them and saw them. And but yeah, it helps. To me, it helps to point to the guys and say, well, listen, we just got to get over the hump or play good on a certain day, and we can be there doing what we do.
Now, would you actually play here? Is AAA here? Do you know?
My understanding is we would play. AAA will be here in Oakland, and I haven't talked to them in a few years. But whenever they first started doing all this, they told us we would host. We would play here, which would help make sure we have enough people here to work the tournaments out. Now, something may have changed since then, but if they tell me I got to go over to Oakland and play, I'm gonna get in my car, drive over, and not worry about it one bit. So.
At the same time, though, that's a nice little carrot to put out there for the guys, isn't it?
It is. That's what we sort of talked about starting the district tournament, that we could possibly play district tournament, region tournament, sectional, state tournament, play on our home field till the state championship game, where you'd have to go over the middle, unless they've changed something, which we'll find out if we win Friday about that. But yeah, it's an advantage unique to us in Oakland that, but some people may complain, I don't know, but I don't believe anybody else would turn it down if they offered it to them. So.
I think you're right. So you'd have to go over to Middle if you got to the state championship. You think you'd be okay with that?
Yeah, I think I'd be all right with that too. Know the area.
You do know the area.
It looks a lot different now than 20 years ago when I played, but yeah, of course that's a long ways off. So. But yeah, we would enjoy that a lot.
Looks a little different than it did when you played in the state tournament over there at Tullahoma as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was when I was in high school. It was a lot different. But yeah, we got one of our guys over there just got National Player of the Week in college playing over there.
And you've got another one headed that way, is that right?
Yeah. Well, his little brother's my sophomore. Blake, had a great week at MTSU, and his brother's just a sophomore, our shortstop here. He's committed to Louisville right now, so maybe in a couple of years we can talk him in the middle. But
don't want to put too much pressure on him, huh?
No.
That's great. Well, hey, Craig, I appreciate your time.
No problem.
Good luck to y'all tonight.
Good
luck this weekend, and hopefully we can check you out playing on your field next week.
I hope so.
Sounds good. Hey, appreciate y'all checking in on the Mo Patton Sports Videocast. Be sure and check out our podcast, our website as well at Mo Patton Sports for all of our written content. We'll see y'all at Spring Fling next week, if not before.